In problem number 2, we are given a few solutions and asked to determine if they are rational or irrational numbers. Before we answer a couple of these, though, we should go over what rational and irrational numbers actually are. By definition, rational numbers are numbers that can be written as a fraction where the top and the bottom are both integers. Now that can be a little bit difficult to tell just by looking at a number, so for our purposes, we can think of rational numbers as whole numbers, fractions, or decimals that either end or repeat. So for example, 0.33333 going on forever. Irrational numbers, on the other hand, are decimals that go on forever and have no pattern, so they kind of just look like a random sequence of numbers. When we look at problem A here, plus or minus the square root of 6, we can decide if this is rational or irrational by checking what the square root of 6 actually is. If you put that into a calculator, you'll notice that it comes out as a decimal that seems to just go on and on forever with no pattern to it. It's 2.449487, blah, blah, blah. So this one clearly comes out as an irrational number. It's worth noting at this point, if this was plus or minus the square root of 4, for example, well, the square root of 4 we know comes out as 2, which is a whole number, so that would be rational. Moving on to C, we have a couple more values here to check. We have first 1/2. Well, that's a fraction, so that's definitely rational. And then we have -4, which is a negative whole number, which is also rational. So these both come out as rational numbers.